Look how dark my car looks. It's Mognus. Please do Mognus. Hey, look who we got. It's Mognus. PB. How do I read this name? PB Roercy. Thanks for the sub, PB Roercy. I don't know how to read that. Just do a normal game. These guys prefer Rumble, so it's up to them.
Here's Johnny.
Sup.
Sup, Pepsi843. Appreciate the 3 months. Welcome back. Congrats on the red badge, dude. Looking good. I want to know who would win a normal. You. Oh, okay. Oh man. All right, all right. Oh, the trash talk is coming in hot right now. These guys, they were just gonna do a Rumble 1v1 because. All right. Now he's backing off a little bit. So we were gonna have a Rumble 1v1 just because Rumble tends to be a little bit less punishing and people enjoy that more from the player perspective. However,
Here's Johnny.
it looks like the trash talk has just come in way too hot. Oh, connections to server timed out. And now they want to 1v1 each other normally to see who can win. al0t saying, well, I'll read the chat, but I'll filter it a little bit. Mognus said he would comfortably win a normal 1v1, but Rumble is 50-50. Then al0t said, nah mate, I'll take you down any day. So now they're going to give it a go. They're going to see who can actually win a normal 1v1. That's great. We've created a rivalry, Twitch. We've created a rivalry, Twitch chat. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. I think I've taken away... Yeah, I did. I've already taken away the scoreboard. al0t taking a while to join here. After saying that he was going to win, he backed out a little bit. Gave himself a scapegoat. But I don't know. I think both these guys have a lot of the same strengths and weaknesses in their 3v3 gameplay. And those would primarily be they're incredibly good in the air. They're incredibly good at redirects and passing plays. However, they can both be known to overcommit on plays that are quite risky. And we're seeing one right now. Mognus has to do a recovery from a failed air dribble. But al0t has been a well-known player in the pro scene for longer than Mognus has. Mognus has kind of risen to fame very recently after his...
Hope your Tuesday is going well, bud.
It is going well. That's kind of you to ask. But it's hopefully about to go better. Hoping for great things from these guys. Mognus, like I said, kind of rising to stardom recently after he took rank 1 in 2v2 was kind of the first thing that got people's attention. He got number 1 in that leaderboard. And then performances alongside his teammate for the longest time, al0t. They've been consistently at the top of Europe for quite a while now. And that really started to catch the eye of a lot of pro teams. And some of you might not know, but al0t and Mognus were actually the main scrim partner of Flipside Tactics going into the LAN number 1. Their teammate at the time, Continuum,
Prize pool?
made up...
What a rivalry.
Prize pool. Alright, yeah, we can make a prize pool for this. I don't know if the prize pool donation bar is working, but yeah, I can donate that. I can pass that on to the winner. We'll see what kind of interest there is in people adding a prize pool to this one. Of course, this isn't the most hype 1v1 matchup. However, I'm very interested to see what these guys can do in terms of offense, because aggressively they are extremely exciting players to watch with their redirect plays and their aerial plays. It's much harder to set up a redirect play in a 1v1 though, so that's where one of their weaknesses comes into play, is that you can't really set up a redirect play unless your team or unless your opponent passes it to you. But anyway, back to story time. I was telling you guys about preparation for LAN number 1 or LAN number 2 with Flipside. The Team Secrecy guys were or not Team Secrecy, they were called al0t or something at the time. No, they were called PHQ. I can't remember. Precision. Yeah, they're called Precision Headquarters. That was their name. Continuum, Mognus, and al0t. They were the main scrim partner of Flipside Tactics when they were boot camping. They scrimmed them a lot. They actually took a lot of games off them as Flipside were getting used to the new setup, and they were just, a really good team. And it was a surprise that they didn't make it into group stage, because I would definitely have expected them to do so, and I expect them to do it this time around. Look out for these guys. Team Secrecy, Mognus and al0t are still together. They picked up al0t as their third. Very, very good players, very dangerous players in the 3v3 environment, and they're scrimming very, very hard, practicing every day. So I fully expect them to make group stage this time around. Mognus going for his 180 backflip flick. This time he's in a shorter car, so it's going to be harder to execute. And he did kind of let the ball roll a little bit too far back in his vehicle. al0t getting away with that. al0t's still in the lead here in what is, I would say, a lower scoring game than I'm sure most of you guys would have expected, because usually when you put two guys who are 3v3 mains into a 1v1 lobby, they just churn out goal after goal, and they're not used to defending dribbles in 1v1s. But these guys tend not to dribble themselves too much, so we're seeing a very grounded game, a very safe game. And al0t going for an air dribble into a dunk. Mognus does get it clear, but al0t bumping Mognus off the boost here in a floor pinch attempt. We've had a couple of these floor pinch attempts from these guys. That is one of the advantages of being a 3v3 main, is you're very adept at coming off the wall from pretty much any position. And al0t does craft out another chance for Mognus. Recovery is too good. Will he be able to run this into the open net? That is the question. One of the reasons why people hate 1v1s is because you have to do things like this. You just score into nobody and you can't do it. Even though the net's wide open, Mognus fails on the conversion. He was not able to get it in quick enough. And al0t holds onto the lead for now. The Swede beating the Finn. These guys, of course, have both played for their international teams on stream previously. Mognus alongside Jazer and Metz. al0t alongside Turbo and Flarky. Two pretty solid international teams, if I say so myself. And there we go, the bang from behind. al0t takes it into the box and into the goal and gives what a save in the chat. Mognus might be a little bit surprised right now at how solid al0t is playing. He's not taking too many risks, staying grounded. He has gone off the wall a couple of times, but not too often and not in too dangerous positions. It's pretty much as all moves in 1v1 are. You've got to ask yourself, how many times am I going to score this if I just go for this move right now? How risky is it if I fail? And then weigh up those two possibilities in your mind and figure out the percentage. All in, like these guys, they do it all in the blink of an eye. They just make that calculation and they decide whether or not they should go for a play. But that's pretty much what 1v1 is all about. Just figuring out which plays are worth going for and which ones are not. al0t does not find the power on that shot. It's extremely lacking, in fact. One of the softest shots that I've seen from him. A player of his caliber will not be happy with himself. But he will be happy with the result of this game so far. He needs to be careful though. If Mognus gets one goal, then Mognus' kickoff has looked like the better of the two for the majority of this game. Could lead to a pretty tense ending for al0t, but another good challenge in the corner. al0t's had some pretty aggressive challenges. Second demo goal as well. Mognus getting blindsided. Very well done by al0t right here. Mognus actually could have maybe stopped that one. He saw al0t coming. But he might have been going for a bump on al0t himself, and then it turned out that he just got there a little bit too soon and ended up as the player in front. Surely this is game one for al0t. Wall shot to secure it, but they're saved by Mognus. That was a really good save. Mognus looking for a demo now. He needs to find 3 goals extremely quickly, but al0t's defense has been on point, conceding only once to the offense of Mognus. Very good to see al0t defending so cleanly, making some extremely good challenges in the midfield. Early challenges as well, never doubting himself. Every time that al0t's moved forward for a challenge, he's gone with it. He's not doubted himself and backed off and hesitated, which is a key of 1v1 defense. If you're deciding to go in for a challenge, stick to your guns, make up your decision, and just go with it. I realize we do have a couple of subs that I didn't shout out yet because I was distracted, but yeah, Chris P196, Gletz Chermars, and Smelly Scumpy, all you guys new subs, welcome to the channel. And Infinity is like huge with the 6 months, welcome back. And Quickseed the Duck with the new sub, Dexterous Lemon 1 with the 3 months. That's a oh, and another one. There we go, Zom Kalom with the new sub as well. Welcome to the channel, guys. So Mognus down by 1 in this series.
Mognuses are omnivorous, eating both Devo and al0t material and changing their diets as the seasons change. Mognuses are notorious for their joyful scent glands, which they can use as a defensive weapon or when executing a 180 backflip flick.
Silix, thanks for the fiver. That's a nice meme. Patel Teddy with the 3 months as well, welcome back. Nice badge upgrade there, my friend. Will al0t be able to continue this impressive display of defense and challenging? So far, it is looking like that is going to be the case. Good read on the depth of Mognus, and he goes for a cheeky little doink finish. Will not go in the net.
Happy early birthday, Johnny. You can definitely tell you're 26, as it seems your nose has gained about a centimeter each year. Mwah mwah www
man.
Just kidding, but for real that nose though.
What did al0t just save that? Holy cow, I was laughing and I thought for sure Mognus had scored, and then it turns out al0t just had the sickest save. al0t's defense today has been on point. Mognus with a blind jump just to know where the ball was. Very limited boost here, but he does get the double touch. What a play by Mognus. He was feathering his boost so efficiently here. He jumped blind just because he wanted to know where the ball was, and he looked at the indicator on the ground to figure that out. Jumped up, and then only after aligning his card did he put on the ball cam, get the double touch in a 1v1. Very impressive stuff, and there we go. The Mognus kickoff has looked like the better of the two, winning possession and getting a goal off of it, now that we're in the game too. Hey, I appreciate the £2.46 Meyer Frid. And once again, it is not my birthday yet, but I appreciate that early birthday present. Just keep having to say that it is my birthday because I don't want to make it look like I'm cheating. Mognus, he will do his little 180 backflip flick. I really hope that he brings this into RLCS because it would be so cool if we saw him ripping out that move at the highest level. Of course, it is going to be harder if he sticks with the Octane. He might just be playing Octane for 1v1. I'm not sure about that. I'll have to ask him myself later on. Backing off, giving a ton of space here. Many players would have actually stayed with the ball in that situation, but Mognus deciding to back off. Nearly gets air dribbled, but he's misfired, and the ball's going to bounce up. That is a horrendous bounce if you're a Mognus fan. But it looks like al0t was also going for a pre-jump rebound. Pre-jump and al0t are usually synonymous, and we're starting to see why. al0t very close in the shadowing position. We've not seen much of this from him this series. He's been throwing in early challenges pretty consistently, not relying so much on his shadowing mechanics. First touch on the air dribble is not a good one. Passes it straight to Mognus. Now Mognus, can he get the good first touch that he couldn't find earlier? No, he cannot. Taking a long time to control the ball, and al0t again sticking in an early challenge in the corner with great success. Of course, al0t is a good friend and big fan of Meister, who is one of the best aerial contesters in the game, and that's where we're starting to see al0t implement that in his own game, just going for very, very fast and aggressive challenges, very confident play when he's contesting the ball, which is definitely what I like to see. It's good when you're playing with a teammate. It's much easier to read what your teammate is doing if they make aggressive and quick plays like that than if they do slow plays and fake challenges a lot. It's much harder. You can end up faking your own teammate if you go for too many fake challenges in 3v3. al0t just going to redirect this one over his own crossbar, as Mognus might have been looking for a double touch on the back end of the air dribble. Good control out of Mognus. He's throwing little power slides into these dribbles quite a lot to try and manipulate the ball a little bit faster, and he does get it into the net this time. 5-0. This game has kind of just slowly gotten further and further away from al0t this time, even after a good game one. Nando1229 with the 2 months, and also Scotty12 with the new sub. Welcome to the channel, Scotty, and welcome back, Nando. Very much appreciated. Who won the Cux versus Marky? It was Cuxer. It was Cuxer. He took it 3-0. It was just too good. And al0t does get 1 goal back. Sorry, I thought I already skipped that replay. Series score. Mognus is down by 1 in the series. I'm not sure how long these guys are going to play for. They might just do a short best of 3. Definitely keep an eye out for these guys in RLCS this season. I really hope that they make groups because they're a really exciting team to watch. A bunch of great guys, and they work extremely hard. Probably more than any other team at the moment. Although maybe Fairy Peak, K-Dop, and Mystic from Mocky would have something to say about that. Those guys have been playing pretty much every tournament recently, especially Mocky and especially Fairy and K-Dop. They do all the 2s tournaments as well. Windreader 2 with the new sub. Welcome to the channel, my friend. With the Twitch Prime. Mognus going for the Brazil, cannot find it, and al0t fights him off the possession and gets 1 back for himself. There's not, not that much of a one-sided score anymore, despite the fact that Mognus has looked in control since the start of the game. He has to be a bit careful now, because if he gives 1 more goal to al0t, then we're really starting to look at the possibility of a comeback happening. But al0t needs to be very aggressive if he wants that to be a possibility. He needs to challenge. He has been, challenging early pretty successfully this series, and Mognus has been scoring when al0t backs off more. Oh, that's a really nice 50-50 by Mognus. Misses on the dodge, though. It might have timed out, and al0t will recover. Mognus had a boost. This could be a goal for al0t if he can just put it on the net, but Mognus is there. And the aerial bump attempt by al0t. He went for probably a higher shot than he actually got right there, but after realizing that he might have been on for an aerial bump, he continued his flight path Anyway, there's a nice center ball to himself. Soft touch to the top corner. Oh, fail on the doink though. That's probably going to seal the game for Mognus. al0t really needed that doink goal to go in his favor if he wanted to come back. And the low 50-50 by Mognus. He hardly even got a piece of the ball. And he's off and he's on. Easy as peasy. Mognus up by 5. That is going to be game 1. Good fake. And you got to watch out if you're al0t right now, because he's been throwing in a ton of early challenges. And if he continues to do that, Mognus might start to get a read on that. Go for more low 50-50 plays, or just pop the ball way earlier and try to mix up his offense in that regard. Which controller do I think is the best for playing? Probably DS3. Probably DS3 because it's 6-axis. It's unfortunate that Mets and Oris, these guys' third is not online at the moment, because I would love to get them all in for a threes game. Love to get them in for another threes game. Those of you who were here for the scrims that they played against Flipside the other day would have been very impressed, I'm sure, by what they were able to do. But we're gonna have to see a third game here, because al0t taking game 1 pretty comfortably, and now Mognus taking game 2 pretty comfortably. And what a goal it was to take the lead. Sorry about the typing, guys. I'm just messaging a couple people on my other monitor. Got more plans for the rest of the stream here. There we go. GG. Mognus takes game 2. And I hope that these guys want to do an ace match. More of these. Wait, is more of these? Is more of these a quick chat?
Dear Johnny, I have my presentation moi about the Gaelic language moi in like 4 weeks moi. How good moi is moi your Gaelic moi? Could you translate some moi sentences in Gaelic for me? I moi will donate again in like 2 weeks, so moi remember me moi.
Wait, so what do you want me to do? Let me read that, hold on. I need to double check what that actually said. So al0t is going insane right now as we move into the third game of the best of 3. al0t starting to tilt over the edge. That said, you have a presentation about the Gaelic language in 4 weeks. How good is my Gaelic? It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Yeah, translate some sentences in Gaelic for you. We'll donate again in like 2 weeks, so remember you're right. Pre-Brewerzy. I'll try to remember. What do you want me to translate? I mean, I don't know what I should translate. I'm not very good at it, so I'll probably get it wrong. I can't commentate in that language if that's what you're wondering, but of course I do speak Scottish Gaelic. I do. Pretty badly though. I'm not very good at it. But more importantly, who is going to win the best of 3 between the Team Secrecy guys? I'm sure there's going to be quite a lot of bragging rights on the line, and backflip by Mognus is not a good start. al0t does fire a question at his net. Mognus has no answer. Mognus probably was a little bit too close with his positioning anyway. Probably just a little bit too close. Hold on, sorry, I've got to pay attention to my other monitor as well. Don't want to miss a message. It's just a kickoff goal from Mognus. Interesting, al0t's going for a side flip there. Generally unfavorable to go for side flips into the ball in 1v1 because the momentum of your car is not following through the line that the ball is taking. Usually, the ball like pinches off to a different direction than your car is going. And that usually means that the other player will beat you to it. But not all the time. It's more of a neutral face-off. If you're going to do that in a team game, you better have somebody cheating behind you. Or, oh, wait a minute, Mognus with the Moi guys. His flip is reset here, but he did not time it quite correctly. I wonder if that was planned or if that was just more of a situational Moi guys from Mognus right there. Of course, he is a former freestyler, so he is well versed in his Moi and being Finnish as well. That is how he says hello every day, because that is how you say hello in Finnish. Don't know if I give Windreader 2 a shout out, so I'm gonna say it again. Windreader 2. Appreciate the sub, my man. Don't remember shouting out your name. But, of course, I might have done, and I've just forgotten. We'll have to just let that one fly. If I have misplayed, I am sorry. This is looking good right now for al0t. 2-1 in the lead. And when he's in the lead, it seems like he's very comfortable just sitting back, letting the other player come at him, and then making challenges when he sees fit. He's looks very comfortable in the lead. Oh, should have scored that though. A player of al0t's caliber, you really expect to get that well shot. But Mognus has missed on the open net across the field. Couple of misplays by these guys. Double open net miss. So we're tied on that one again. Mognus does see that high challenge from al0t coming. Tries to force it low. And he might be able to squeeze it in. No, he can't. Oh, never mind. Nearly does it. I might have called that a little bit too early. Not sure if it was possible to score like that. But Mognus nearly contorting his card into something incredibly weird that almost worked. But our Finnish friend has still got a lot of work to do. al0t with another successful rush challenge. And so long as he keeps us capitalizing on these heavy touches from Mognus, al0t is going to have a great day. Mognus taking a split second too long to recover there. Was punished for it. Oh, Mognus definitely throwing in some freestyle here. And trying to get another montage goal for the stream. But he's getting punished for it consistently. al0t is just bullying him right here. Just comes plowing right through Mognus and the ball to center it. And he's not going to miss from that one. Oh, I just remembered somebody asked me what were my 8 group stage teams for EU, and I got distracted. I'm going to say Flipside, Northern Gaming, Secrecy, Mocket, Pocket Aces, probably. I mean, I've not looked. I probably changed this if I looked at the bracket and I saw where all the teams were. But yeah, I think Zedic Nation are probably going to make it. And who's the other team that are in Zedic Nation's bracket? There's another team. Oh yeah. Doomsy's team, whatever Doomsy's team are going in as, and possibly Leaf. I know I'm forgetting someone. And there we go. Mognus does get the 180 backflip flick. The consistency that he's able to do this is definitely threatening. Although al0t in that situation did give him a ton of goal to aim at over the top of him. But there, he actually did it. The 180 guy has done it again. He's very consistent with this move, and I'm loving it because he's really taken it as his own. I remember I asked these guys what happened in comms, because they were in comms the first time he did it. al0t was actually in that game, and he was in the defending team when Mognus did the initial 180 flip. And they were apparently al0t just lost his mind. He was just saying, "What was that, dude? What on earth? How did you do that?" And Mognus was just giggling and silent. So will we see more of that in the future? I certainly hope so. But right now, al0t is just continuing to bully Mognus. He's missed the open net shot, but he will catch up because the shot was slow enough. And he's missed again! Mognus gets away with murder. Tries to keep the ball bouncing because he knows that both players are pretty low in boost here. Couple of pretty inconsistent shots coming in from these guys. Of course, just the nerves of playing 1v1. It's just, it brings out the worst in people. And Mognus can't make it down the wall in time. al0t's long shot will get saved. But these guys are definitely misplaying. Close game in game 3. As Mognus tries to transition a fake air dribble into a catch. But al0t is on the scene, sees it coming. al0t, of course, still in the lead here. Mognus has some work to do. But Mognus right there showing us one of the reasons why he is such a good 2s and 3s player. The recoveries this guy's able to pull out are just so good. They're so fast. He always flies down to the ground in a really efficient manner. And that little split-second time difference of just getting into the right position earlier can be the difference between recovering in time to make a critical save or not being there to influence the play at all. But he's going to have to do better than a tame long shot to tie up the game. al0t is going to slow play this, looking for a 50-50 on the back of a soft hit, and he gets it. And now al0t is actually going to back off and try to defend from distance. Will Mognus go for the 180 flip? He's going to transition into an air dribble. al0t with a save, takes it comfortably and tries to keep it up for banter, but al0t takes it. Very impressive stuff from him defensively for the majority of the series. I think for a longer series he'd have to mix up his defense a little bit more because the early challenges are starting to get a little bit predictable. But for a short series like this, for a short series like that, you could definitely just go all in for all the challenges. al0t is pretty happy with himself after taking down Mognus. Mognus can't believe it that he's lost. I'm sure he's okay with it though. I'm sure he's okay with it.
Here's Johnny.
But yeah, al0t did tell him. He told him that he was going to win, and he did it. He's a man of his word. Although al0t, he said that he was going to win, then he said that he was going to lose. So he said both. He didn't really say much. He didn't really say anything. Gade plays with the sub. Twitch Prime coming in clutch once again. I appreciate that, my man. Welcome to the channel. Rematch Kirk versus Fairy. Fairy's playing Gfinity today. Fairy's playing Gfin. I didn't actually change. Oh wait. Shame Metsonoris isn't online. Could get some nice twos in here. Could get some nice twos. Oh, I did. Oh, my bad. I'm really good at production, as you can see al0t. I'm very good at just putting the right numbers in the right place. Oh, I'm so sorry al0t. You won a 1v1 series, and I lost it. Hold on, I might... Hold on, I might have a GG for us. Hold on, I might have a GG. Might have a GG. Oh wait. Wait, let's leave this real quick. What are you guys saying over at Twitch chat? Beamed it. Yeah, I beamed it. I'm sorry al0t. I beamed it.